Hello everybody, what's up? I'm Koji. I'm here to help you have a good habit in your life. And today, I want to talk about reading a book. Reading a book daily is actually a very good habit. And as far as I see, I study several billionaires and several iconic multimillionaires and several successful people, and they have a habit of reading. They have a habit of reading consistently. I don't know who everybody reads every day, but most of them recommends to read every day, at least 30 minutes a day. And actually, I researched how the reading affects your brain, and I found that as everybody, like most of the successful people, recommend to work out every day to keep your body healthy, and it's a requirement to have a successful life, for you to have a healthy body. I mean, you have to have a healthy body to have a successful life. So anyway, back to the reading habit. And reading a book every day is a brain workout every day. So you wanna train your brain like you train the body. And reading a book is actually a very good exercise for your brain, and because this is my take from the research I did about how the reading affects in your brain. And the reading, when you read books, your brain working very actively. So, meaning your brain will decode the letters, okay? Decode the letters to a certain meaning and to the words, making the words, and the words to the sentence, and the sentence to some type of context, and the concept of the whole idea will decode it from the letters. And the kind of decoding action is really active motion of your brain, and that is really good for your brain, and it will activate your brain function and neural activity and neural connection, so that you can recall a lot of memory easily and properly and very instantaneously. And it means your brain works very fine at the end of the continuous exercise for your brain through reading book. And some people recommend at least 30 minutes per day, because I think the 30 minutes of exercise is some kind of equivalent to the 20 minutes of oxygen consumption body work. So for your brain, 30 minutes reading is very fine, and for per day. And you can read any kind of book, and then also you can read the same book over and over again, and that works also same effect. Your brain will work actively to decode information out of it, and usually the constructing the meaning and the constructing concepts from the letters, and you will imagine what is the concept of the thing that letter is saying, trying to convey. And also Excuse me. And it's totally different from watching a movie or drama on Netflix or animation movie. When you watch a movie, it's totally different. It's going in passive mode of perception of the sensory information. So your brain now working actively when you watch movie or the dramas or a TV show. In that way, you're just being so passive mode. So if you keep watching those video content all day, and you just make you so passive person. So I don't recommend anybody to watch video content all day. I don't like that habit, and that habit will ruin you. Look at the old people. They don't have any purpose on their life, and what did they end up after retirement? They watch all day. They watch TV all day. They watch all day and making a complaint, and hey, nobody makes fun TV show. That sucks. No, you suck. You don't know how to live after retirement because you don't have a purpose. You don't pursue the purpose. You don't find a purpose. And watch all day, and you just getting passive person, and not active, not productive. I don't want anybody to be like that. So reading habit is really a solution for meaningful life and active life. And there's one person that I loved in the personal development field, and his name is Bob Proctor, and he passed I think a couple of years ago, but he serves people to elevate their life for the last minute of his breath. And he was reading the same book all over and over again for his entire life, since someone gave the book to him when he was in his 20s, and he lived by, I think, 80 something, middle of 80s, I think, or close to 90 probably. So he read it like 7-8 years, and the one same book all over again and again. And he said that book has very broad context of a very broad meaning and the very deep science inside it, and he's still studying it at his 80s. And the book was Think and Grow Rich. The Bob Proctor read that book every day for his entire life, and again and again, continuously, consistently, persistently, he studied the book for his entire life. And once he get that learning from the book, and he reflected and tried to serve everybody else, try to serve others through the experiences, through the learning from the book. And anyway, reading a book is one important habit that you want to have to make a successful life into your life. So I'm applying that too. And one day, I think I will keep doing this for my entire life, and one day I have more compelling stuff, materials that everybody likes, and then everybody notice, okay, So maybe this guy says something true, and then they follow. But the most of them are just passively take that information and doing nothing, just being passive. But I want you to be an active person. So reading a book every day, and the same book is okay. Same book is okay, and every day, half an hour. And there's one book that I love. The name is Art of Living. Art of Living is a short essay kind of life lessons. Consists of very hundreds of mini essays, and it was the lesson that the person who lived 500 or 400, 500 before Christ, so very thousands of years ago, and he was a slave at first. He found there's kind of life truth and record it and give it to his descendants or his relatives, and afterward some of his disciples made a book out of it, and it's really great, and it still works for this age because it's truth. I think it's really really good book, and you can just read one lesson per day and reflect it. Maybe you can write your own thought from those lessons, and then go into the other book to read it 15-20 minutes. Well, reading a book every day, at least half an hour, that will make your brain work out properly and work properly for your entire life. So this is a message today. Better habit, better life. I wish your dream life come true, and love your body, love others. I love you guys. See you in the next video. Peace.